So, I just want to make a quick video about currency, about our currency system, the money that we have that is here, and why you should know that your money is completely and utterly worthless. There's no worth in your money whatsoever because of many different factors. First factor is that there's no gold standard. The gold standard is gone. The money has no representation in physical value anymore. It used to be represented in the gold standard. Well, they did away with that, right? Long time ago. And so because there's nothing to represent it anymore. It has no actual value. Now, on top of that, the Chinese have reverse engineered our printing presses and printing process and have been pumping out billions of dollars in money, fake $100 bills mostly, and they're old ones. I guarantee you, if you ever get a couple grand out of the bank, or you ever get massive amounts of money with $100 bills, I guarantee you're gonna see some of these counterfeit $100 bills. Like, you'll see it. It'll be like a 1980s version, and like, this 1980s bill should not be this fucking crisp and this perfect, and it shouldn't even be in existence anymore because they're all pulled out. Anytime that they have them, that they see any old bills, they pull them out because they don't want them to be in the system anymore. But the fact is that they're mass produced on perfect counterfeiting presses. And there's a lot of people think that, well, you could tell the difference between a real and a fake. You cannot tell the difference between a real 100 and a fake 100. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. If it's made in China, there's no physical way to tell the difference. It's an exact replica, an exact fucking replica of the $100 bill, and you can't tell the difference. You could do your little pin test on it. You can look at all the watermarks. Everything's perfect. Everything's great. And because of that, there's this show on Netflix about this Chinese billionaire who came to America to open up a factory here for making automotive glass, right? Well, you're making glass here, right? Alright, making glass here. And he wasn't turning a profit. It didn't really bother him. You know why? Because the money is all fake. All the money that they have is fake, and he's just cleaning his money. And now he's, made the full place automated, and basically there's tons and tons of fake money in our economy. So, and there's no gold standard to represent the money, okay? So they can print as much as they want all day long and have these fake bills, which are perfect, absolutely perfect. You can't tell the difference. And I guarantee you'll see some if you pay a close eye when you go to get money out of the bank or from wherever. You get $100 bills, you'll see that shit is fucking fake. But you can't tell the difference. And because of that, why the fuck should we not vote for Andrew Yang? Why would you ever care about the economy? Fuck our economy. Our economy is fake. Our entire monetary system has no backing. The money is completely and utterly worthless. It's the easiest thing to give the people. Just give us our fake money. Let us be fucking happy with our fake fucking money. That represents nothing. And I suggest if Andrew Yang ever does become president, and let's say, I'm just going to give you an instance here. I'm going to say, let's say that you need eggs, right? You need to get some eggs from the store. Well, instead of going to the store and buying eggs, you should go and buy chickens instead. You understand? Buy the thing that's going to keep you substantiated the longest, because eventually the money system's gonna totally collapse. People will lose faith in it. And people would lose total faith in it if they knew that all the $100 bills are fake. Especially if you see an old one, it's 100% fake. There's no way that is real. It's a counterfeit, and the entire market is flooded with them. So our money is worth nothing. That's why all of our jobs are worth nothing. That's why people are scavenging by. I was up at a bar the other day, and there was literally 4 people in there with bottles. They went to the gas station across the street and brought fucking 40 ounces over in their backpacks, and they were filling up their beer, and they bought 1 beer and they're refilling it. But you know why? Because there's no fucking money, and they'd rather spend the money at the gas station so they can leave an actual good tip. And it's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. People shouldn't have to fucking do that. People shouldn't have to fucking deal with that shit, because all of our money means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. And there's not very many videos on here about fake currency, and everyone who says that there's fake currency, it's a video about how to spot a counterfeit. If it's a Chinese counterfeit, they've reverse engineered everything perfectly. You can't tell the difference. It's like our exact money, but just not made by us, is all it is. It's our exact money, just not made by us. That's exactly what it is. And the sooner people realize that, the better, because they're totally tanking our financial system, and it's on the verge of collapse. And we're going to be entering into an age of a cashless society, and that's what is needed in order to keep things clean and keep these people from running, black operations and shit from the CIA or whatever the fuck, because they print the fake money off too. They got all the fake money too. And if we lived in a cashless society, we'd be a lot better off, because everything could be tracked. Everything could be tracked all the way down the line. You could track and trace every transaction all the way through. Imagine how easy it'd be to give you money every month, $1,000 on a debit card. It'd be the easiest fucking thing. It's what the government's fucking good at doing. It's the one thing the government is good at doing. They're not good at building infrastructure. They're not good at doing anything else. But you know what they're good at? They're good at fucking sending money out. That's what they're fucking very proficient at. But ultimately, that's pretty much the gist of this video, is that the money's fake. Okay? There's no gold standard. The money represents absolutely nothing. And we are all struggling financially as people, barely able to make it by. I personally make it by just by not spending any money. I have I have $60 in my name right now. That's it. That's all I got. But at least I got my fucking electric bike. And I got a car, but I can't drive my car because that takes gas, right? And basically, we're all fucked. If we vote for Andrew Yang, we can at least enjoy getting fucked. At least be able to fucking make it through, because there's a lot of rich people out there, and there's a whole lot more poor people like us. And people, I guarantee if you're watching this, you're probably fucking poor, because all you could do, you could do is sit at home and look at YouTube videos, because you can't afford to go out and do anything. You can't afford to go ride around or go out and talk to people and socialize with, face-to-face interactions. This is the only thing we can afford to do, is put videos on YouTube. That's why I put these videos on YouTube, because it's a forever platform. And personally, I heard, I was at the bar and someone was talking about how they've they didn't like the fact that people make YouTube videos, and that they would never do that because they don't want anyone to see them or whatever because it's on there forever. I'm like, well, that's exactly why I do it, because I want it to be on there forever. And I can put this shit up on a platform like Facebook or Snapchat, which is instantly deleted, and a limited market to who's able to view it. But when I put something on YouTube, it's worldwide, and it's going to be on there at least until YouTube crashes, until the entire YouTube station goes down, which I don't see. Not it's the best platform as far as things go, besides writing shit on a fucking slate fucking tablet and putting it on out in the middle of the earth somewhere. That's the best thing you could do, is write on fucking like quartz or some shit. If a fucking engrave some fucking quartz with your message, but we can't fucking do that. We could, but this is easier, and I can get a lot more information across this way. But yeah, don't let anyone think, or don't let yourself think that you need to care about the economy, because the economy does not care about you at all. Okay, the economy could not give a flying fuck about you as a person. The only person who cares about you is Andrew Yang. It's the only one who's. And I understand it could be it's false idols, it's false fucking hope, probably. But as far as candidates go, it's really our only fucking option. It's really the only option at this point. And it's bipartisan, because he's addressing the problems that got Donald Trump elected in the first place. And he's going to get a big percentage of all of his supporters, all the Trump supporters, the people who voted for Trump, they're gonna vote for Andrew Yang, because that's just what they're gonna do. Because they're like, hey, you know what? He is this is why we voted for him. We were hoping we're gonna be good again as a country. We wanted to be great again. We never were great. This country never has been great. Never in its history has it been great. Right now is the greatness period. Is the period that we came here to try to change and make it so we don't fuck up the future timelines that are in major peril if we don't do this right. And one thing that I'm happy of is that I'm in communication with everything that ever was or will be. And so I get communication messages all the time from the tree of life that we're all connected to. Every single plant, animal, alien, everything. All life in the entire universe is all connected to the same original tree. And when you die, you no longer are third dimensional. And because you're no longer third dimensional, you can travel faster than the speed of light. And because you can travel faster than the speed of light, we're able to implant our souls into these bodies in this world and be immortal beings, because after we live our entire life here, we're able to go to the proverbial light. Go to the light. And when you go back to the light, you travel back all the way back down to your original home world, which is millions of light years away. And because we do that, we travel at exact speed to where we get back right at the time where we just jacked in. So when we jacked in, we shot our souls here really quick, and because of that, time is no longer an issue. So you jack into this machine. You've only been, after you lived your entire life here on this world, and you get out, you go all the way back. And when you get back, guess how long it's been? And you think it's been 70 years? No. It hasn't even been 1 second. Not even a single second has gone by. And you're able to go back into your other body, and you'll have an aha moment. You're gonna have, oh yeah, and you're gonna remember everything. You know why? Because your other body has all the neural connections in your brain, all your memories on your other of the other world, and you're gonna remember everything who you were on the other side. Because one thing that I think is, crazy. This is something I heard from Alan Watts, is that when you die, all there could be is another experience like this. You can't experience nothing. Nothing is impossible. When you die, all there could be is a similar experience to this experience, right? And we come here and we have these bodies, and when we eventually die, we go back to our original planet, and it's overpopulated. There's not anything to fucking do there. You can't really live very much because, we're very intelligent species, and we agree about everything. We all look pretty much the same. There's not much difference between all of us, and we don't disagree with each other, and it's not any fun. So we all decide to just keep coming back here because we could be immortal here, but it costs money, or it has a cost to come into this game and play this game of life. And a lot of people don't pay the cost. I personally don't ever go back to the light. Every time I die, I stay here. I'm not gonna, because I don't want to pay the cost twice. I'm just gonna do it in one big run. But that's, I took over this body after this guy died after a fucking golf cart incident. But yeah. So, I got to inhabit a second body for free. No additional charge. I was already in the prime of its life. Didn't have to deal with all the bullshit. But yeah. Anyways. Time travel's real. And the Russians have mastered it. And we come from a future of selflessism, which is probably something you haven't heard of, but basically it's where people just act selfless. It's selflessism. It's like capitalism or socialism, but instead of worrying about ourselves, like especially in capitalism, dog eat dog world, otherwise you starve to fucking death, right? You only care about other people. You don't care about yourself at all. You only care about what you could do to make other people's lives better, to make other people better. And that's all that's important, because we know that we're all one. We're all connected. Everything. Every single being in this entire universe is all connected. We're all connected to this tree of life, and I really hope that we get it right this time. I really do hope that we get this world right, and we get this timeline situation figured out properly this time, because otherwise we're gonna have some major issues. Major fucking issues. A lot of people are gonna suffer for nothing. They're gonna be starving, homeless, while the 1% drives around in Lamborghinis, handing out $20 bills and making themselves feel better to homeless people on the side of the street. Oh, here's $20. Oh, I'm such a good person. I gave the homeless $20. Instead of doing something, making policies that are actually going to help out the mass majority, they'll just make themselves feel better. handing out $20 and everyone will be like, oh, thank you, master. Thank you for giving me money to live. Oh, bless you, bless you. And it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Anyways, this is 20 minutes long. I'm going to cut it off right there. I love everyone on here. Don't be too crazy. And remember to get out and vote for Andrew Yang, because he's bipartisan. He's not left or right, but forward. Right? So, we have to do this, and we got to do it right this time. And if we don't do it right, we're going to be back here again, doing this again, until we get it right. And remember, time is not linear. Don't fear the robots. Embrace the automation, because time does not exist. And time is our strong suit. There's a power given to us. Power given through our soul is time. The traversing of time to wherever we wish to be. And that's something that robots would never be able to do. They'll never be able to traverse time itself. And so that's our great superpower as living beings, and that's why we're not overran by robots right now, and that's why we're here in this time right now, in this most crucial of times for this world. This is the most crucial time of existence in this entire world. If you think about everything that has led up to this point right here, right now, you are meant to be here. And you're meant to change this world, and you are a forefather of the world, and you're here to make it better for everyone. If you fail, you fail yourself. If you fail everyone, you fail yourself. So don't forget that, because you are everyone. You are everyone that ever was or will be, everything that ever was or will be, every tree, every animal, everything. And if one fails, we all fail. Okay, so no one can fail here. Okay, we can't afford to fail. Okay, we gotta do what's right for the people. Do what's right for the entire world. Okay. Anyways, I love everyone, and I hope we get it right. Y'all have a great day. Bye.